Welcome, everybody, to Let's Talk, the Todd Worsham Show. Well, today's going to be it's going to be different, I guess, maybe a little bit. Anyway, I had today's show all planned out, and uh, I had tickets to the Disturbed concert, which got canceled last year in the summer. I think it was August, and I forgot about it. And then all of a sudden I heard it on the radio that Disturbed was playing tonight, which was last night, which was Saturday night. And I went, oh, crap. I forgot about that. So I had to go. So I went last night, and it was a really good show. But it kind of changed everything that I wanted to talk about today because some really cool events I believe happened at the concert. Something that kind of blew me away a little bit. So as y'all know, I try not to be political, although I do have my beliefs and whatnot. I don't try to push things on people, and I don't like to get into arguments about politics because I think it's all stupid. I think it's divisive. I think it separates us, and I think it creates havoc in our society. So I really don't like it because it just seems like everybody has their opinions, and instead of respecting each other's opinions, people just get stupid and, well, Joe Biden this, Trump that, and Democrats this, Republicans that, and I think y'all know my opinion. I think they both suck. I hate them both. I have no love for any politician at all. Zero. I think they're all garbage. I think they're corrupt. My personal belief is we need to get back to the Constitution. And I believe if we did that and got rid of lobbyists and took the money out of politics and brought things back to the people, then everybody's lives would be greater. But anyway, so let me get back to there I go again, wandering. So I'm at the Disturbed concert. Unfortunately, my person that was supposed to go with me wasn't able to go because it was a last minute thing because things changed. But anyway, so I went by myself. And it was, first of all, an amazing show. David Draymond, the lead singer for Disturbed, is just I don't even have words for him. He is just exquisite. His voice, his everything. He was just unbelievable. And I'm not a real big, huge Disturbed fan. I mean, I've never been into them or whatever, but I like going to concerts. I don't care who they are. I don't care if it's rap, country, classical, theater, rock, heavy metal. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really care. I love watching people perform. I love the energy from concerts. I love the energy from the people. I love to watch talent. I love to just be part of all that. So I don't know how many of you watched, like movie stars and, actors and singers. Like, I know Linkin Park, they changed some of their lyrics and one of their songs, and people flipped out because, they're, God, I hate to be political, but they kind of, they're kind of like left-wing people, and they're putting down other people. And I don't like that. And, there's other bands that do it, 3 Days Grace, and other bands of genres that I don't really know, but I know they do that. But anyway, my opinion, that creates separation, and it creates hate, and it's negative and it's bad. So Mr. Draymond from Disturbed, he kind of in between songs came out and started talking. I thought, oh my God, here we go. Here goes the politics. And it was actually really, really cool. He instead of like saying hate words or like don't do this or vote for this or do this or do that, he actually came out and started speaking about how there was like several different generations all in one venue. And he was right. I mean, there's everybody from the baby boomers all the way to whatever generation we're on right now. I don't know what generation we're on right now, but there is people there from probably almost 70 years old all the way to probably I saw toddlers there, so but I'm sure they didn't know what was going on. But my point being is there was multi-generational people there. It was really cool. So he spoke out about that, and he talked about how no matter what your beliefs are, no matter what you think or whatever, we all came to the same location and we all sat next to each other. And well, I don't drink, but we all drank together and we all were having a good time together. And it was just really, really cool because he brought the whole, talked about how we're more alike than we are different, and how we shouldn't let our government or our politics or the news media, social media, and all those outlets tell us what to think, or tell us to disrespect each other because we have different beliefs. And it just really blew me away because I really thought he was going to go into some type of little hate speech thing, and I probably would have walked out. I don't know, but I don't know, probably not. But I don't like that, and I think it's wrong. And I'm glad he did not do that. And I also saw on Google that he had made some comments about some Taylor Swift haters and how people should respect the fact that these people, whether you like them or not, I mean, like, I'm not into rap, and I'm not really into country music too much. I mean, I don't really prefer it. I have my genre, but I listen to everything, but it doesn't matter. But we all have our opinions and all that kind of stuff. And it's really good to see people with fame and people with statue to come out and support our differences, and to let us know that it's okay to be different, but just respect each other's differences, and then move on. Just go on. Don't worry about it. And what I really loved about it was he had made a comment that when you go to like a football game or basketball game or a concert or whatever, go to dinner, whatever you do, when you go to some type of event, you're going there to escape from work, everyday stress, kids, whatever. You go there to download, to reboot and get loose and have some fun, and sing along or whatever. Chant to your favorite football team and Rams. And it was just really phenomenal. So I had to change my show about that because I don't know. It just blew me away. I was not expecting anything like that. He actually brought some, I believe it was a father and two young daughters up on stage and played a song. And it was really cool because I think the dad TikToked it. I'm not really sure. I don't have TikTok. I don't do TikTok, but, I saw the father on stage with his phone out filming everything. So that was pretty cool. So I'm sure it's on YouTube or TikTok, maybe YouTube. I don't know. I haven't searched for it yet because it just happened last night. So I don't know if that's already available. But I just think it's so cool because, the differences between, baby boomers, Gen X, the millennials, and whatever generations are after that. I can't keep up with all this. Excuse me. I can't keep up with all the generations. So me personally, I am at the top end of baby boomers. It actually ends a year after my birth, so I'm right at the last part of it. So, so I'm kind of like the borderline of everything. So, and then Gen X is like a couple years after me. So I didn't realize Gen X started in 1965, but it does. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of talk about my experience and since I was alone, I ended up mingling with a lot of people. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm Pisces. I'm extremely social but antisocial. Sorry. Man, not that cough was gone. So I had to, go out and socialize and talk to people and stuff like that. And then plus I had I had 2 seats that I paid for, but only I showed up. So I let somebody take my other seat, and that guy was really cool. He was from Chicago, and we kind of talked a little bit in between the bands and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, it was really good, and it was kind of really cool to get out and meet the different generations of people and talk to them, and everybody there was really friendly. It was really, really, really packed. I had never seen Auction that packed. I've been to a lot of concerts there, probably maybe like 20 concerts there over the few years, and I have never ever seen Auction like that. I mean, I had to park so far out. I actually had to park up on a curb in the dirt, way out in the back by the street, which I've never had to do before. And I mean, I've gone to concerts late there and never even parked that far out. And I was early and I had to park way out there. So it's really cool because people, now that COVID's over, people are starting to get out more. They're starting to socialize more. And you could kind of feel that the population is trying to get back to normal and get over the whole COVID thing and not let the government tell you what to do and start to just get back to normal. So it was really good because let's see, what was the last concert I went to before that? I can't remember if it was Slipknot or Alice in Chains, but it wasn't as many people there. And I don't know, it was just a little different. One of them was, I think it was Alice in Chains. There seemed to be like a lot of attitude there with the employees that were working the show. I think it was Alice in Chains. I can't remember which one it was, but and then with Slipknot, everything was kind of different. So I don't know. It was really weird. But this concert, they really let the people just go and let them maintain themselves, which I thought was really cool because during the COVID and over the last couple of years, a lot of the concerts that I've been to, the I can't think of what to call them. The people that work the concerts, they've been like assholes. They really have. I mean, I actually put complaints in to Auction and to on Yelp and other kind of places because they were really treating people really bad, and they were touching people and pushing people, and that's not what you do at concerts. Concerts are meant to just for people to relax and kick back and let loose for a little bit, and for the most part, people don't go there to fight. They don't go there to hate each other. They go there to get drunk and get loose and and have fun. And this Disturbed concert, I think, was, to me, it was a good sign that things are starting to get kind of back to normal. And it was really nice to see that the workers just let everybody just go. And like when you walked in the concerts before, they were like looking at your phone and making sure that you were in the right, this and that. And, they're like Gestapo. And this concert, it was just, you just held up your phone and just walked, and they just like, whatever. And there was no fighting. Everybody was wasted. I was pretty. I don't see how people can afford to drink. I think it was $25 a beer there, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's insane. I mean, you could spend $200 or $300 just drinking beer at a concert. I'm like, who's got that kind of money? I can't afford to do that. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't. But again, it was just really cool. And then, like I said, the whole reason why I changed my my thing today was because that with David Draymond, the lead singer of Disturbed, just coming out and making those comments and really, really, really unifying the audience and the people. It just it just blew me away. It was something that was completely unexpected for me. And when I got home and crashed at night, I don't know. I must have dreamt about it all night, because when I woke up, it was stuck in my head, and I just decided that I had to talk about it, because it was just really really refreshing, because it just seems like you turn on the TV and it's the the left wing and the right wing and conservatives and liberals and we're all hating each other, and I don't care what side you're on. It's like they're making us hate each other, and I think I've said this before on a couple of my other programs, but we need to fill this world up full of love, and and I don't mean like in a kumbaya way, or whatever, but I mean it more like in a respectful way, where we just need to just start respecting each other and not worry about what our personal beliefs are, and focus more on what our government is doing to us as a whole. Because whether you're left wing or right wing, it doesn't it in the big picture, it has no it doesn't matter. What matters is our lifestyle and our in our lives, and some of the things that our government is doing to us, like trying to cut back farming, getting us on processed food. I was probably going to save this for another episode, but so I started on Disturbed, and now I'm moving to something else. That's me, but that's all right. I mean, it's good. We'll talk about a couple subjects. But yeah, I believe that we really need to get back to, I'm not going to say like, go back to old school. I mean, you can still be healthy, and you can still like farm and do all those kinds of things, and still be technologically advanced. You can still have AI, and you can still have farms. You don't have to eat processed food to be an AI or whatever it is. But I don't want to sound like a conspiracy, freak or conspiracy theorist or whatever, but I've been around the planet for a little while, and I've really noticed the change in the younger generations and my generation, and just people in general. I don't remember if I talked about it on my the week before last show when I did the healthcare, but over 80% of people, baby boomers, are on lifetime medications. That's insane. And one of the biggest reasons because of that is our diet, because we're being fed garbage. Autism is up. It's just a lot of bad things, and it shouldn't be a right or left thing. It should be a people thing. It should be like the Constitution says, "We the people," and it should be that. And that was the one thing I liked about the show was Mr. Draymond. He came out and unified everybody and talked about all the things that we have in common. That we're all there. We're all there to listen to music. We're all there to relax. and we were all there to, enjoy the show and have a good time. And it didn't matter what side you were on or whatever. And I really wish that more people would do that. People that are in social media, or people that are, famous, or instead of people like, a lot of these movie stars coming on and, F Trump and F Biden, F this and F that, instead of saying that, it's like, well, what do we all have in common, and focus on, our commonalities, and fight together to get things that should be right. So I am personally not right wing or left wing. I'm a constitutionalist. I believe that we should get back to our Constitution. And I firmly believe if we do that, we can completely heal this country and get back our health. We could get back our mental health, because we obviously have a mental health problem in this country. I mean, you can blame guns all you want, but guns don't kill people. People kill people. A gun is an inanimate object. It doesn't jump out of the case. It doesn't load itself, and it doesn't walk down the street, and it doesn't shoot people. People kill people. Why are people killing people? And I never hear anybody ask that. Instead, it's the left against the right, and oh, you're all conservatives, and you're all what is it? What do they call us? Racist. Everything's racist, and that's another probably issue. I might have George back on, and we may talk about that a little bit, because him and I have really extremely different views on racism, and a lot of that's from where we grew up at the cities that we grew up in, and the environments that we grew up in. They varied very greatly. And so yeah, we'll do an episode on that probably later on. But at any rate, again, I just wanted to talk about that Disturbed concert, because it was just really phenomenal. And I was just really glad to see someone with statute to, in my opinion, get it. Quit dividing us, and help bring us together, and show the positive things of people, because we all have positive things, but we just don't seem to focus on those. So love each other and take care of each other. I mean, you only got one life here. We only got one planet. Why are we spending our time with hatred and fighting? It doesn't, to me, it doesn't make a damn bit of sense. It just doesn't. It's just hate, negativity. It's just draining energy. Nothing good comes from it. It's just negative. It's bad, and bad things happen. I mean, it's just, we got to get out of this and get back to, I know it's cliche, but we got to get back to loving each other and respecting each other. It's okay to have different opinions. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, we should. Damn, excuse me. We should have our own personal thoughts and opinions. We shouldn't be forced to think one way. If we do that, then that's basically taking your freedom away. It's taking your free agency away. If somebody tells you how to think and what to think, where to go, how to go, if somebody's always constantly directing you and telling you what you have to do, that's taking away your freedom of thought, your freedom of movement. It's taking away your free agency. And that's a God-given right. Whether you're Catholic, Jewish, Muslim, Buddhist, whatever religion you are, doesn't matter. It's our natural right to be free and to have free thoughts, and to, as long as you're not hurting somebody, or you're not, physically touching somebody, or hating on someone and stuff like that, you should have the freedom to do or say whatever you choose to do, as long as it doesn't infringe on other people. And for some reason, we're losing all that. I don't know why, but it seems like, without trying to be political, but it just seems like one side of the aisle is trying to force feed us crap and tell the other side of the aisle that they're bad because they think these thoughts, and they have this lifestyle, and they do this and they do that. Whereas the other side of the aisle looks at that side of the aisle and just says, well, you're freaking crazy, and I just don't want any part of it. Which I don't know which is right or which is wrong. I have no idea. But all I know is we need to get rid of it all. This world is never going to get to where we need it to be until we drop all this hatred. It's just a fact. I mean, you can splice it, cut it any way you want to, but until we learn how to just live with each other and respect each other, we're always going to have these wars and fighting and hatred and disrespect, and it's awful. It's such bad energy. I don't know why people do it. It's so easy. It's so great to just be happy and be nice. I mean, I'm not wealthy. I don't have a lot of money. I work a lot of hours. I'm a hardworking person. And I'm always happy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's moments where, we all go through our moments. We all have times where we're down and out, or we're not feeling well, or whatnot. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy. I mean, my life is really good. I have really no complaints, except for I wish I'd have had more money, but wishing it won't get it. So, I made some bad decisions earlier in my life that ended up, not doing so well with me financially. But that's life, and I'm not gonna cry over it and worry about it. I know God will take care of me, and as long as I do what's right, I know I'll be fine. I don't stress it. I mean, you just got to put one foot in front of the other and keep on going, and enjoy life. I mean, life is about experiences. Like the Disturbed concert I went to. I wasn't really ready for the show, but I thought, well, God, that's an experience, and I'm gonna hit my head on the wall if I don't take it. So I did. I went, and I'm glad I did. It was a really, really good experience, and that's all I have to say for all you out there is experience life every day. I mean, do something every day that that you didn't do the day before, or something, and just have a new experience and just grow every single day. And I could be wrong, but I'll wager that your life will be happier the more experiences you make, or you take, or you get, or you go out there in the world, and it could just be talking to somebody. I mean, it's just experiences and living your life is just it's freedom. It's awesome. It's great. So anyway, I encourage everybody to get out. Oh, and if you can, go see Disturbed. And I don't care if you don't like their genre or not. I guarantee you will love the show. Mr. Draymond is an incredible singer. He is freaking so talented. He's I couldn't believe the show. It was unbelievable. It was one of the best concerts I had seen in a while. I'd say it was up there really good. So, anyway, that's today's show. Hope you liked it, and remember, hit that like button, subscribe, and please leave some comments, because I'd like to do some shows later on down the road and answer some comments and talk about some things. And it'd be really great if you guys could just, put some things down in the comments, and it might be on the show. All right, everyone. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.